Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Joining the show now from the CBS Sports Network, Talk Some Hoops or whatever. And by the way, I got to thank him a lot for doing this because, as I remember from last time, he's getting married tomorrow. So I don't know. You don't really have to do this. The great Tim Doyle. Tim, what's up?
I mean, when you call me the great Tim Doyle, I mean, can you come to the wedding tomorrow and say, for the first time, put your hands together for Jackson Heights' finest? I mean, I'd be so thrilled if you did that.
What if I send a tape? What if I send a hologram? Well, we figured it. Last time you
size of a banner in Times Square.
Last time you were here, Tim, we figured out that you're getting married close to where my stand-up show is tomorrow night, right? Where are you getting married?
Yeah, about a mile away. Yeah,
that's right.
At the. I don't want to give it away on that.
All right, don't give it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Somebody might show up and be like, "You didn't pay me rent in 2008." Yeah, I don't want to give it away.
Well, anyway, but at the very least, congratulations. Are you at the rehearsal dinner right now?
Yeah, I'm actually just wrapped it up, and now I'm at that point, Artie, and I'm sure you've been there many times.
Yeah.
Do you go home or do you keep on pushing through?
For me, I go.
Obviously, you've been at a crossroads, but I mean, few people have seen those crossroads.
Yeah.
But I'm at a crossroads right now where I'm like, should I go home, get a nap, maybe put a little like cucumbers under my eyes or something, or should I just push on through?
I'd go home.
Yeah, no, you say that now. Look at me. You sound so educated and smart. I mean, I can't believe you're saying those words.
I'd go home. I am a quitter. You look at it every day. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's Artie Quitter. No, but listen, I wish you the best. I think you're going to have a great marriage. I smell a lot of healthy children.
You smell them. You smell healthy children?
I don't know if I should laugh or not laugh.
Smells a lot of healthy
I don't mean
children.
that in a Sandusky way. I mean, I smell, I smell happiness. Let's put it that way. I smell happiness
You
for you.
smell healthy children.
For you and yours. So if we can, try to talk about some sports. I know John likes to keep it in the gutter. But
I just think that's a great sentence. I smell healthy children.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and got the ace again. Tim, 2-2 now, NBA Finals. What's going on there? I like the Spurs in 6. That's what I picked. Any chance there?
You know, I always get a kick out of people who pick games and series in 6 because actually, you're doing it right, but they'll win at home. You're right, Artie, because if they go back to Miami, they got no shot. I said the Heat would win the Pacers in 7, and he respected that. He said, at least you're making a stand. They won in 7. They beat the Pacers. I actually thought the Heat would win the series in 5. What's interesting about professional sports when they play these series is adjustments. Obviously, Game 2, they made an adjustment. They took the ball out of Tony Parker's hand. The Heat win easy. Game 3.
How did they do that?
Well, every time Parker got off a screen and roll, they doubled him. So they made Danny Green, Gary Neal in Game 2 make a decision. Now, they weren't ready to make those decisions. This is what happens in film. So Game 3, they go to San Antonio. They're watching film. They go, boys, you've got to shoot. And sure enough, they broke the record, most threes. That NBA series, it's interesting. People don't watch NBA basketball like that. It's all about adjustments, changes, whatever you want to call it. So what happened in Game 3 was the role players stepped up, they emerged, and in Game 4, LeBron goes, oh, hold on one second. I'm the greatest specimen of basketball player to ever play. Give me the ball, everybody else get out of the way, and then he took over. I still like the Heat. I think the Heat are going to win this series in 7.
Well, real quick, I just want to say the best way to me to take the ball out of Tony Parker's hands is to put the vagina of a teammate's wife in his other hand.
Is that what they did?
That's what they did, I believe.
How they
Go right ahead. Go right ahead. I'm sorry.
So talk about Game 4, LeBron bouncing back from that Game 3 performance. Talk about that. The Spurs doubling, basically running his man under on the pick and roll type play. Can you describe exactly what they were doing in Game 3 that was preventing him from driving the lane?
Gee, you're under the play. No, it's fine. LeBron's the best basketball player to ever play the game. He's 6'8". He's 275 pounds. He's Karl Malone, but Michael Jordan. Is he the best? I'm not sure. I think Jordan at the end of the game is the best player because he always made big shots. LeBron, skill set wise, freak wise, athletically, he's the best player to ever play basketball. And he has a great basketball IQ. He makes great decisions.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing that separates him. He makes the right basketball play. Here's a guy who did not go to college. He legit has a high school education. But on a basketball court, he really understands the game at such a high level. They're going to win the series because he's the best player. The interesting thing is about the Heat when he went down there and he played himself. He really looked foolish with the whole decision and everything. He said, "I'm not going to win 4 but 5." The Heat have one more year. They'll win. I think they'll win this year. Maybe they'll win next year, and then they're done because Dwayne Wade, he is like the oldest 31-year-old. He looks like Uncle Drew. He's like so ancient. I mean, he's just ancient how old he is.
How did that happen, Tim? Tim, how did that happen with him? He's an amazing athlete. He seems to take care of himself. Like, what is it?
Well, he scored 32 points the other
But no,
night.
he does look. I
great.
know what Tim's saying. He looks hobbly though.
Yeah, I
Not anymore.
The wall. I mean, here's the thing: if we were 30, making $14, 18 million a year, living in South Beach, I would look old too. I mean, yes. People don't realize this about pro sports, and this is just human nature. When you get that kind of money, it's really hard to stay motivated. Albert Pujols got all that money from the Angels. Now, Pujols is a great hitter and supposedly never took steroids or anything. But when you get paid that much money, it's just hard to stay motivated. John was a football player. Football has it right. They only play X amount of games. Those guys don't have guaranteed contracts. So they're all mentally insane. I mean, they're all absolutely nuts. I mean, John Steele's like a nice guy. He's completely insane. So those guys each and every week go give their heart. Dwayne Wade is guaranteed, $18 million a year. So, you ever see The Godfather? Michael Corleone said this. He could care less.
Of course.
It's another job.
I agree. And he's got 2 rings, maybe 3 after this year, so there's not that level of incentive. But there is the one level of incentive that they raised the bar with that stupid press conference that he took part in.
You're right.
Not 1, not 2, not 3. So he did raise. You're right. I would agree with that theory in almost any other scenario.
Artie, LeBron James didn't go to college.
I know.
He has a high school education. And do you think his senior year of high school, he was really paying attention? So he's legit as a junior year. I mean, come on. I mean, he's got, you know what I mean? It's not like he went to Princeton. I mean, so he got caught up. He made a terrible decision. LeBron's actually a great guy. I played against him a dozen times. We grew up together. He's got a really good head on his shoulders. Watch his interviews. He handles himself like a gentleman.
Yeah.
That's the one thing he did wrong, and he's still paying the price for that. He is so smart basketball-wise. He legit is magic. But you're right, the press conference was really bad pump.
Well,
I mean, a lot of people can't believe I only went to high school.
yeah, you are
Thank you, John,
I
for
mean,
that
did you
awkward
ever
time.
take
fantastic
did you ever take the
genius
SATs?
otherwise.
Did you take the SATs?
I did, actually. I got an 890. I think.
not bad.
No, an 860. I don't know.
I mean, Seton Hall would have been calling you if you got 860 immediately. Come up, why?
I was not a good student. My mother, who is sitting here, will attest to that. I was not a good student.
Hey, Tim, you're talking about the basketball IQ of LeBron. Is that what got him in trouble in Game 3? Because they were basically closing the lane down, and he was having to make a choice, either shoot it or pass it, and he was making the right choice?
Don, because that's a great point. Because I think sometimes these stars want to get everybody else involved.
And he does, more than any star I've ever seen.
Absolutely. So what happened was, then all of a sudden he turned the switch on and it wasn't there. You know what I mean? It was like, oh no, why did I do this? And he just didn't have it. And in pro sports, you've played, with a couple Super Bowls. Once in a while, you're like this. You want to know something? Tonight is not my night. And that was just not their night tonight. But I think he learned, and that was what makes him such a superstar, was he adjusted. When you watch these series, whether it be the Stanley Cups, the Bruins, and the Blackhawks, or the NBA, it's all about adjustment, changes. He adjusted his game, and that was different.
All right, so you told us you like the Heat. Give us what you like, Blackhawks, Bruins.
The Blackhawks are an absolute lock. I mean, the Blackhawks are, yes. Artie, when you come out here, if you wear a Blackhawks jersey to your concert, you'll walk on water.
Now, listen, I would do that in a heartbeat.
You'll look like you're 175 pounds.
I'll tell you what.
You wear a Hawks jersey.
I'll tell you what, I am not a hockey guy at all. I have no loyalty. If that'll kill 7 minutes of people cheering like gorillas, I'll do it in a heartbeat.
No, trust me, I know you will. 100% do it. You will be a star. Go out, do your set, put the jersey on, the place will go crazy. Everyone has Hawks fever right now. Hockey, it's like watching paint dry. It's like the worst game of all time. But you have to talk about it. You put the Hawks jersey on. If you come to the cocktail hour and put the Hawks jersey on tomorrow, you'll be a they'll give you the key to the city. Rahm Emanuel, balloons falling in Chicago, you'll be a legend here.
Listen, I'm going to take you up on that. Danny, do you know, I get into town around noon. Do you know of a place I can go buy a jersey?
Yes, it's right by your hotel.
Okay, good. We're going to do that. Hey, you got something else for Tim real quick?
Yeah, you were talking about Dwayne Wade just falling off from a combination of age and getting overpaid. What is Manu Ginobili's problem? Just old?
You want to know something? And my dad playing the NBA, and he's old. You know, it's one of those guys like he showers like twice a week. Like, you know, when you just get old, you just never shower anymore. Like it's Monday and Friday. Like he's really old. But once in a while, he has an epiphany that you're like, wow, that was really good. He said if Ginobili was on the Milwaukee Bucks, you would not even know his name. And he's right. He was been in the right system. No, he's been in the right system. He was originally a six-man. He's been in the right system. He was a great European player, obviously Argentina in the Olympic Games. He's been in the right system. He's old. I mean, by the way, you ever see his nose? I mean, he could smell like smelling salt from like Aurora, Illinois. I mean, his nose is tremendous.
Yeah.
You don't see too many guys that have a bald spot in the NBA. He has not shaved his head. He's a really good NBA player. He's been in the right system. But to be honest with you, John, he's limited, and he's gotten older, and he's on the right team. And in pro level, college level, it's all about fit. Ginobili has been the perfect fit for the Spurs.
That's what I tell John, even in broadcasting, it's all about fit at this level. And speaking of Pujols, here he is with his non-steroid ass against Pettit. Listen, I wish you, Tim, nothing but the best, okay? Nothing but the best. You're going to have a great life, and I smell healthy children.